I'm Elias Peterson. I made a music video for Daniel Norland's song Alternative Universe. With this commentary, I'm going to try and teach you what I learned about making a music video throughout the process and take you step by step through each scene, tell you a little about it, what I wish I could have done differently, what I liked about it, little bits of editing and little knickknacks like that. So yeah, just follow with me. And this will be quick and painless. Alright, first thing you do is set the scene. Now, since this is a music video about piano song, I put a little piano out in the middle of nowhere. I did a big kind of sweeping shot, but it ended up kind of jerky, so I just took a picture and made it stand still for the first part. But I didn't put Daniel in there because the music hasn't started. It's just kind of like just a little warm-up to get you the feeling of what's going to go on in the next bit of the music video. Then I added some text that said Daniel Norland Alternative Universe, so you know what's going on. Also on that first scene when Daniel's walking up the hill, I cranked up the contrast and turned down the color a little bit. That way the text that says Alternative Universe really jumps out at you, and you can see Daniel a little bit more clear. Here again, I'm setting the scene more with a couple scenes of like a tractor in my house and a garage. And there I cranked up the contrast even more, so the house, the garage, and the tractor, which are all red, really stand out. I'm sure you could tie something in metaphorically there, but I just think it's awesome. It looks red and it's sweet. And it's very important in your music videos to have multiple scenes with different stuff going on so that your viewer doesn't get bored with one thing. Then you can have multiple plots or storylines going on at once, but in this one I've got Daniel waking up for his morning, and then in the other one it's got his alter ego out in the pasture playing his piano. The best thing you can do in a music video is be prepared. We were not prepared, and Daniel's hands were freezing out in the cold, and we had to take multiple shoots with multiple breaks to warm up his piano hands.
It's like I'm in a different country, it's like I'm in a different world, it's like I'm in an alternative universe.
My favorite part about all this stuff is the fact that you can be inspired by other people and use things that you see. Like here, I love this scene where he's looking in the mirror. You can see his reflection back. I didn't come up with that, but I think I saw it on a CSI episode somewhere, so I took it and I made one of my own. It's very vital to stay on your story, not get bogged down in stuff that isn't vital to your plot. I had a ton of extra scenes that I would have loved to put in there, but it wasn't central to the storyline, and it would have made my music video twice as long, and people would have been wanting to find out how much longer they had to watch the music video instead of enjoying it. Don't do stupid things. Like here, in one scene, I had Daniel driving one car to school, his red 4Runner, and then when he got to school he was driving a blue Oldsmobile. That is unprofessional, it just looks stupid. Here I bumped up the contrast a little bit to set Daniel's jeans out from the snow. Now if you got a storyline that moves around from different location to location, you need to remember to set the scene wherever you move. So here I've got a bunch of different school shots showing school and Daniel and how he interacts with it. That's very important so your viewer doesn't get lost or confused on what's going on in the video. One of the coolest aspects of music video making is flowing with the music that you're making it to. This scene with Daniel is going through school, and I can, with the pounding beat of the piano, I can switch scenes back and forth real quickly, get a really cool feeling, and then once the beat slows down, I cut to a long shot of Daniel here, and it gets a lot of emotions roll. Again, you need to prioritize what is important to your central plot, because throughout my video capturing, I got a bunch of cool shots from all over town and the school, but none of them were very central to the plot, so I couldn't put them in there, like this one and this one. So I had to cut them out. If you don't have professional actors, you may need to capture your emotions naked. See how awkward he can feel when he's filming and he knows that you're filming? It works a lot better if you film them and they do not see you. That way you can capture the emotions in the wild and how he really feels. See, he's really awkward when he's looking at the camera. So you need to get into an area where he can't see you that you're filming. Get your shots, and then you can really see the emotions that are flowing. Like this one. is one of my favorite scenes, and he doesn't know that I'm filming him. So his emotions are raw and awesome.
So, yes, that's coming up this week. We're looking at Transcendentalism today and talking a little bit more.
I keep stressing how important it is to stay focused on your plot and not bogged down with stuff that doesn't matter to your plot. Like this girl here, Daniel's crush, is the main centered storyline to this plot, but I didn't introduce her to the very last part. That was a bad move on my part. Being a good director, you need to stay in control the whole time. You need to be controlling what's going on. See anything funny in this shot? Yeah, him. To avoid mishaps like that, be on control of whatever's going on your set. You can never be completely sure of what's going to happen when you shoot your shots, so you need to be ready for anything. Like this next shot here, where Daniel's standing out by his car, I didn't even think about till I was out there. And I grabbed it, and it's one of my favorite parts. Right there. It's awesome. I love it, but I didn't mean to when it happened. Alright, this is the part where the girl's coming out to meet Daniel by his car after school. And you think everything's going well, and then oh no. And it's very emotionally filled and troublesome, and that's one of my favorite shots there, when Daniel's looking all depressed. But again, timing is everything. See here, music starts to slow down. You're all pumped because Daniel gets to see her, and you think she's coming out. And then, right when it's slowing down, here comes this fella out in the middle of nowhere, snags it, ruins Daniel's love story. So timing is everything, and then it makes it awesome and emotional. One professional-ish aspect of movie making is credits. And it's kind of a pet peeve of mine when people take super long credits and then put in a huge blooper reel that's longer than your video. So keep it short, to the point, and awesome. And that's all I have for you today, so thanks, bye.